Good morning, friends. Welcome back. I am doing my first official week of school vlog. I actually have all of my courses this week. Last week I literally ended up only having one course, but today is Monday. It's 8:30. I'm about an hour late getting up than I wanted to be. I am not feeling mentally or physically there this morning. I didn't sleep well and I just woke up in a really bad mood, which is so crappy to feel on a Monday morning, especially because today I have all 4 of my classes that I'm enrolled in this semester. But I'm gonna put some makeup on because that'll make me feel better and more refreshed, and I also probably won't go back to sleep if I have makeup on. We're gonna make some coffee, we're gonna make some pancakes, and I'm gonna let myself wake up and it's gonna be a great day. And we're just gonna get through it because I am grateful to be alive and to even be able to experience the things that I get to. And I don't want to let a bad day affect any of that for me. So some positive affirmations this morning may be necessary, maybe a quick meditation before class, but it is going to be a good day simply because I've decided to put the effort in and make it a good day. So morning motivation, let's make some coffee, let's get the day started. Alright, we've got the coffee, we've had some pancakes for breakfast, which were absolutely delicious. They're from this brand, they're protein pancakes, that's them. They tasted absolutely amazing, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I add a little bit more liquid milk or water, but I like very thin pancakes, so more so crepes. So I did that, but so good. I'm gonna head to class now. So this morning, just so that you guys know, I have my algorithms class first for an hour, and then I have an hour of my cryptography class, and then I have an hour of I have an hour and a half of software engineering, and then I get a break. So I don't get a break until just before 1, but that's not bad. I should actually bring some snacks though. And then there's people. And then my 4th class is artificial intelligence, which I have tonight at about 5:30, I think. So I'm not super worried. So 3.5 hours of class this morning, not bad at all because I've got my coffee and I'm gonna get a snack. So yeah, I will check in with you guys, not in class, but I will check in after those 3 classes are done and I have a little bit more time. Also, sprout update, random, I know, but I'm just excited because look at how well these are growing. Wow, they're like probably about an inch or so big now. I'm not really sure when I'm supposed to harvest them. I'm gonna have to Google that. All right, so I'm back. I wish that I could film in class for you guys, but I really can't, not only because it's just weird to take out your camera in class, but also because it literally says in like the course outlines and the policies and stuff that you're not allowed to record lectures. So not that I'm recording the whole lecture, but I'd rather not put someone on camera who according to policy isn't supposed to be on camera, if that makes sense. But my algorithms class was good. Again, this is the one I talked about that everyone says that the teacher sucks for it, but so far I really don't mind him at all. I can understand him through his accent. He seems to explain things well and he's funny. Even if it is kind of a very dry sarcasm, he is like entertaining, which is great. Then I had applied cryptography, which went really well. That's another one of the courses that's only an hour long, and it's a teacher that I had for another class, and I learned really well from him. He's very engaging, so I'm not really worried about that one. I'm actually pretty excited for cryptography, so that one should be good. And then I just had software engineering, which is also exciting, but makes me a little bit anxious because Wednesday when we go back to class, we get our groups for our term project, so we have to come up with some sort of software and do documentation and design and development and deployment, literally everything, like from start to finish, in this group, and it's worth 50% of our mark. So I'm a little nervous for that because I don't know anyone in the class, which means that I'm gonna have to make some new friends. No issue, but I am gonna probably get shoved with people I don't know, for sure. And then artificial intelligence is tonight, but I'm starving. It's 1 p.m. and I need food, so that's why we're home. So currently I'm just sitting down and going over some of the stuff that I need to do today between classes. If I remember something in class that I need to do, I write it down and then I add it to my agenda afterwards, just so that I'm not like getting super distracted in class. And now that I have a minute, I'm kind of just going through transferring those things over to my agenda and also like finishing as many of them as I possibly can, especially the little ones, because a to-do list can look like there's a lot of stuff on it when in reality 75% of your to-do items are actually really quick, easy little errands and tasks that you can get done in like easily less than half an hour, like 15 minutes. Right now I'm trying to just power through as many of those as I can. I just signed up for a professional development event, so they basically take like a headshot, you get a resume critique. It's held at the school, so since I am graduating and looking for work soon, I figured that would be super helpful to kind of take advantage of. So I got that done, and now I am working through as many little errands and tasks in my agenda as I possibly can before my next class, which I've got time. My next class is at 5:30, I think. It's almost 2, but I also still want to go to the gym today, so I need to get going. Another thing that I'm gonna do while I'm sitting at my desk and just like powering through things is go through all of my notes that I took today, because like I said, I've had already my first 3 classes, and then artificial intelligence tonight I don't think we'll cover very much because I haven't had that class yet, and so they're just going to spend most of the time going over the course outline. There's 2 different ways to approach class preparedness, I guess I could say. So the first way is to, if you are lucky enough that your professor will post lecture notes online, go through and do the required reading and read over / write out the lecture notes before class, because then you can sit and kind of pay attention in class without having to like write down notes as fast as possible. That's not always an option though, and it seems to be, for this semester at least, that my professors lecture in a much slower pace, I guess, than what I'm used to, probably because these are like more specialized courses, so there's just a very high chance that everything we're learning is brand new to people, to a majority of the students. So the pace is a little slower. So I think, as long as I'm understanding for the most part, I should be able to just write the lecture notes during the class and take important notes. So this is the other way to do it, is that you can take lecture notes during class and then reread them after class, just to kind of like solidify them in your memory. So I think that's going to be my strategy, honestly, for my last semester, just because so far how the classes are going, I'm also more on top of my stuff than I normally am. So I don't feel the need to like do things in advance because I'm not behind and I'm understanding everything as it is. So there was a lot of talking just to tell you that I am going to go through all of my lecture notes that I took today, reread them, highlight anything that I think is important, and then I also, during class, if there's something that I don't understand very well or that I think is important to like know really, really well, I'll put like a little star beside them, normally in red, and then I know to like go back and look at them. So that is the plan now, so we're gonna get started on that. Also, because I'm kind of just scanning to review, I'm not really thoroughly learning anything, I've designated about half an hour. When the courses get a bit heavier, so later on in the semester, I'll probably designate closer to an hour of review. So, but for now, I'm just doing half an hour. So currently I've got my Forest app up. This is a little app where you can basically plant a tree, and it's super cute, and you all know how much I love plants. So you plant a tree for a certain amount of time, and basically you can't use your phone at all while the app is running. So for 30 minutes, if I pick up my phone and unlock my phone for like, I think it gives you like a 3-second buffer or something, but if I unlock my phone for too long, the tree dies, and then I get sad. So it's solid motivation. We're gonna plant a banana tree. And for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to do course review just to get that out of the way.
Shimmy, yeah. We could unwind if you and me. Shimmy out, shimmy, yeah. Bump it and grind, let's go all the way. Shimmy out, shimmy, yeah. Drinks in the air now, let this moment.
And then one thing that I try to do, but obviously I don't do it every single time because I'm not perfect, is once I've looked something up, so for example, I looked up model computation just because I wasn't sure exactly what he meant, so I looked up a more thorough definition of it, just to gain more understanding. And then once I've gone and done that, I can go and check off that I looked through it just so that I know that, like, just some sort of mark to say that I know I looked into that and I understand it now. I don't do that every time, but especially during the beginning of the semester when we're learning foundational stuff, I like to make sure that I actually cover all of my bases. Okay, so I'm back from the gym. So I just went to the gym to have a quick workout. I'm not gonna be able to do it tonight because I just won't have time. So figured I would get that over with, and I needed a break from like doing schoolwork anyways. Remember how important it is to take a rest when you're like grinding, even if you go and grind a different way. For example, I went and got some physical activity in, but it's important to take a rest from like a whole bunch of studying anyways. So that was good. I've got my smoothie. I think I'm gonna eat a bit of dinner as well. Oh, that's bright. I think I'm gonna eat a bit of dinner as well because my class is at 5:30 and it goes until almost 7. So I know I'm gonna get hungry within that time frame. Okay, so I am back from my artificial intelligence class. It is 7 p.m. And now honestly, I'm just gonna go and hang out with Asha. I think I'm gonna read a bit. I'm gonna edit this video. I think that my goal this semester as well, another thing I'm probably gonna change up, because I got lucky enough with my classes that they're spread out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I don't have labs for any of these classes. I have quite a bit more time. So I want to do as much work as possible early in the day, and then my afternoons, like tonight, I think I'm just gonna spend for like chill time. So that's it for this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed my very first full day of school, my official first day of school. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to smile, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.